What is going on, guys? Rewinds here, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing Boruto episode 247. So I did tell you guys a couple videos ago that I was going to make an effort to catch up on these reviews. So I'm pretty much almost there. This weekend episode 248 should be airing. I think I'm going to have this video going up on Sunday, but I will have my episode 248 review out pretty shortly afterwards, I would assume. So pretty much almost caught up, made an effort for that. But let's talk about episode 247. Some of you guys may know, based off episode 246, I was really disappointed last week, and it did kill some of my excitement for the arc. But I'm still going to keep watching and hope that things, progressively get better. So this episode started out with Team 5 being tasked to look for food as well as look out for any Funato clan movement, because we have a full setup, I'm assuming, for a rematch with Funamushi because of what happened. And whenever that rematch happens, I believe that Boruto and perhaps even Kawaki and like the rest of the people, everybody's gonna get some type of revenge on him. It's just a matter of how they handle it and when they do it. Sarada pretty much says that she's going to protect this village at all costs. Being the captain now and seeing what already happened, she refuses to let something like what just happened happen again. So I like the determination that she showed towards the beginning of this episode here. And Team 5, by the way, they got sent to look out for food because most of their food supply was destroyed by the Funato in the previous episode when they attacked. So that makes sense too. So Araumi, we cut over to him, and he finds out about Tenma's death. He is very, very, very mad at this point, and you can tell that he is not happy now that not only is his adopted son dead, but his daughter is also severely injured. He finds out about that as well. And he tells Isari that he is now going to be taking command over him. And Isari is the one who's been organizing the plans and whatnot. And even though Isari told Tenma not to go and attack, he still did it anyway. But Isari took the blame for all of this. So he seems like he's getting demoted down in position. And he was told to stay put and not do anything for a while. So Araumi is pretty mad at him. We then cut over back to Team 7 and the rest of the gang, and we see them eating food, and the villagers were told to stay away from them. But the reality of the situation was that they were told that because the remaining food supply that was given, or the remaining food supply that they had, was given to all of the shinobi, and they did that because they want them to stay strong and for them to be able to protect the village. Even the kids in the village aren't eating, but the shinobi didn't know of that, and they aren't happy when they find that out because they want the villagers to eat too and not starve themselves. So this all starts out with two kids going over to them and discovering that they have food, and they are told by their mother then that they shouldn't have gone there. But Hebichigo comes in actually, and she gives some of her food to the kids, which I thought was a pretty nice little gesture by her. And this cuts us to a Hebichigo flashback, and it connects everything, and it makes a lot of sense, and it makes you care about her a little more. Pretty much she is someone who grew up living on the street, and she was starving, and whatever job that she would have would consist of going through trash areas and trying to find something valuable to sell to somebody. And another thing she would do, like to pass time back then when she was young, is she would still sew, but she didn't think it was an important skill of hers because she was told by like some of the people in particular, there was like an old lady that told her that she's wasting time doing this and that's nothing valuable. So that kind of like diminished her, I guess, her mindset of wanting to pursue sewing more. So the flashback was pretty solid. Uh, and it ends with her being told that she has a talent for killing people, because what she ended up doing is she ended up killing a rogue ninja, because a rogue ninja targeted her and she ended up taking him out. It was all just luck too that that's what happened, but she got praised for it, and that's how she became a killer. Pretty much, that's the origin story for that. I think it makes sense. And she's explaining this whole backstory to Metal Lee, and Metal Lee, you can tell, is becoming better friends with her. Definitely the closest out of all of the Hidden Leaf Shinobi at the moment to her right now, I would say. And Metal Lee tells her that killing isn't, her main thing, because he says he's never seen anybody so better than her. And that point kind of hits home to Habichigo. So perhaps, we'll see her using more of that talent later down the line sometime in this arc again, or perhaps in the future too, just to show her, that there's more value to her than just being a killer. So I understand the message they're going for there. Denki and Iwabe set out to go and get some fruit later on in this episode, and while this is happening, Boruto pretty much has this scene with Kawaki that's kind of sad, where he goes and tells him about Kagura's past. They're reminiscing and grieving a little bit more. That was probably my favorite scene of the episode, because Kawaki, this stuff is going to add up with what's happening in the manga right now. I'm not going to spoil it, but it does make sense with everything that is going on. Kawaki learns a little bit more, kind of just learning more about the whole shinobi world thing, for sure. And then Boruto and Kawaki end this conversation by vowing to take down Funamushi, and I guess it's yet to be seen if they mean kill him or capture him or what they're going to do exactly, but that could be taken a whole bunch of different ways. But definitely this scene was my favorite of the episode. It was just like a 1-minute thing, but it was cool. So as Denki and Iwabe are hunting for fruit, the Funato end up taking them hostage. So that is, what leads us to the next episode. It seems like the Funato have a handicap at the moment because they took 2 of the shinobi hostage. And the episode pretty much ends with Araumi sending a letter to call off the ambush, that Funamushi's gang is supposed to lead. But Funamushi refuses. He just really, really wants to avenge Siren. You could tell he really, really cares about her as well as the clan. So he is determined to get to work and just carry out the revenge and ignore orders. All in all, though, this episode, I don't know how I feel about it overall. I don't think it was a good episode, but it wasn't a bad episode either. This one probably sits somewhere for me in between mediocre and okay. Like, there's still a sour taste from last week, I feel, going into this episode. And it's just a whole lot of setup and a few scenes that are, just giving us a little bit more context about certain characters, as well as the whole village situation that's going on and whatnot. So overall, I'm probably going to give this one a 5.5 out of 10. It could have been worse. It could have been much better for sure, but I'm sure that a bunch of people are a little let down with this one as well because of what carried over from last week. But it is what it is. We just gotta hope that the arc starts picking up steam again, kind of like how it did earlier on before the whole Kagura death thing, and hopefully it can redeem itself towards the end. But that's my overall thoughts on it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. Hope you guys have a good day or night. I'm Rewinds, and I'm out.